Good morning. It's Saturday, October 16th, 2021. We are hiking up to Osceola and East Osceola. And then it's an out and back. On our way back, we're gonna go out to Middle Osceola, possibly out to the West Peak also. It's warm. It's like 65 right now. It's 8 o'clock, 8:15. And unseasonably warm. But we are in a cloud, and it might rain, or it might not. Weather was really iffy, but no views today, I think. So that's what we're doing right now. Whew. All right, 2 hands on this stuff. All right, it's like 20 after 9. No, 9:15. Here you go, beautiful summit. The marker's over there if you want it. There's John. Okay, we'll be back here later, but it won't have a view then either. But it is a really nice summit if you ever want to do a 4,000 footer, and the way we came up is a really pretty gentle, easy way. Going up to East Peak from Greeley Pond is quite steep, but this way was nice and gentle. All right, here's John standing at the summit of Osceola, which actually says Osceola. I would say that the view actually has deteriorated. It might be impossible to tell here, but the weather is definitely not as good as it was. We just came back from East Peak, which was down that way, and there was nothing to see, nothing to do, so I didn't take a video. John went up and down the chimney in the wet, which is crazy. I went down the bypass and up the chimney, which is the smarter thing to do. It was okay. It was all doable. All right, next stop is Middle Peak of Osceola. All right, we are on the way to Middle Osceola. This is on the trail rights 72 as a bushwhack, but as you can see, this is way more like a herd path. This is not bushwhacking. So I'm kind of excited that I don't have to do anything gnarly. And it's 3/10 of a mile roughly to get out there. I believe there's a canister. I think it's a Nalgene bottle, I think. And I also think there's one on West Peak, which is also like another 3/10 of a mile. So we might go out and do that. We'll see. It's around 11 o'clock right now. We are making great time. I think we'll make good time on this too. So if we go get West Peak, we'll count that one for the trail rights, and then we'll come back and get this one a different time. All right. So we are at the summit of Middle Osceola, but we can't find the canister. I mean, our compass heading is exactly, our reading is exactly what it's supposed to be. Oh, he found the canister. So, yay, I knew there was one out here. It's funny because the path is very beaten all the way out, but not to the canister. So, oh wow, it's black. That's new though. Yeah. Middle Osceola. Jeez,
been there for a second.
Don't bother to make it visible. We are back at the car. So we decided not to do West Peak. Right there, grab that. Because we didn't need it today, and it was quite wet. Even though it was like a really good herd path, it still gets overgrown. So we decided to go home and see our dog and enjoy the afternoon. All right, so this is the parking lot, and it's full. There were a lot of people when we were coming down. Oop. Okay, and that is Upper Bead Falls, zoomed in. It's a little foggy here, actually. And then the water comes down, and we're standing like on some rocks. And it flows out that way. And there is a lower falls, which is really quite nice also. But I don't know if we're gonna go out there now. It's up to John. Excellent. This is Lower Bead Falls, which isn't really so much falls. I would say a cascade. So I think the water is probably 3 inches deep max. It's not really, that to me is not a waterfall, but it is pretty. And it goes into a little pool and then continues that way. Maybe there's something fancy and waterfall like that direction, but I think that this to me feels like the end. So I'm not gonna go looking. Lower Bead Falls. I'm just gonna walk up here so you can kind of get the scale of it. Although the trail doesn't go right up on the rocks. And if you just keep going a little bit, you come back to the Upper Falls. Very cool.